truth is, everything is a risk in this life because nothing is guaranteed. Okay, because in this life, we are here today and maybe tomorrow we're not. And I know it sounds weird and I know it sounds crazy. And if you have like Taurus placements or Earth placements, you don't like to hear things like those. I know. I get it. I know. I understand. I have a lot of Earth in my chart and I have a lot of fixed energy also. And that has made me through the years, you know, be so attached to things, to outcomes. I still am, you know, I still working on my attachments to people, places, things, you know. But what I have realized is that this life is a risk. And why it's a risk? Because it's all about the experience. Okay, like a marriage, a friendship, you know, like siblinghood, everything that has to do with that, all those things are risks. You know, just because we're friends today doesn't mean we're going to be friends tomorrow. And you know, and life is flow, and you know, and things happen. We outgrew ourselves, we outgrew the personalities we used to be, we outgrew who you know, who we were. We outgrew scenarios, ideologies, point of views, you know. We outgrew, you know, the familiar. Okay, we outgrew things. That's life. We are nothing if we do not outgrow things. We are nothing if we do not change. We change like nature. We're in autumn, but before some weeks we were in summer. And you know, life is changing all around us all the freaking time, and that's what we should supposed to do. Also, because we are nature's babies, okay? We are nature's babies. And why am I even making this video? Because, like, you know, we think that, you know, a marriage and friendship and a relationship should last forever, but that's not the fucking point. It never was. The point is to just go all in. And I'm not saying like go all in hurtful situations, right? Which you may also go. And sometimes those situations are the most educational and like pivotal moments a lot of times in our lives, because that's what makes us shift into, you know, so many other that's what makes us shift. That's what changes our views, our wants, our needs. Those are the times which we are being redirected, re-educated, reprogrammed. And those are the times where we meet you know, a lot of pathways, you know, a lot of choices that we can do. We can stay and keep being in this ongoing loop, or we can change, right? We can choose something different. And the point of all this beautiful relationships is not for them to last forever. It's for you to feel safe enough to acknowledge and just enjoy and you know, and just be in the moment, be in the present, like soak in this beauty that the present moment has for you, right? And that needs a regulated nervous system, you know, which a lot of us do not have. You know, I feel like a lot of times in the past, I would have gone back there just to tell myself, just experience that, feel that, live that, because that's what you need to do. You need to experience that. You don't have to think about when it's going to end, because a lot of things in my life I was all about, this is going to end, right? This is going to end. This is going to end one day. This is going to end, because nothing stays the same. Yes, that's true. Nothing stays the same forever. I have never been the same all the time. Like, I change. So why do I believe that everything's going to keep staying the same? That's not right. That's not, you know, that's not how it's just supposed to be. And but it's all about, you know, if I had to go back there and tell myself, like, just relax, just feel it, just be one with, you know, what you're experiencing right now. Like, experience it fully, truly, 100%. Like, be in this moment, because it's not going to last forever. And that's the magic, because the magic is in the now. If you can be in the now, if you can just soak in the moment, that's what it is. Because all we have, it really is the now. So all these beautiful things that come and go out of our lives, you know, they're not just coming to just go. A lot of fucking noise, okay, excuse me, but all those things are not just coming to just go. Those things are just experiences, and that's how life is. You don't know, it feels weird. I know, I feel you, I'm on this with you, but what I have realized is that it's all about the experience. If you can just be present in the moment, if you can just appreciate the now, and just appreciate that every relationship has something to teach you. Like even the most painful relationships, right? Like I always look back to this one friend and the other friend, like those two people back in my life. This one childhood friend, which we had like a really weird like relationship. You know, you did not know if it was romantic or friendship. That hurt me so badly that it shifted me back into myself, back into my core daddy issues, back into my, you know, roots. And the other friend, which I no longer talk to, but I wish her well, which put me into the spirituality. Okay, so these people changed me in ways that were pivotal, and they shifted me. And you know, I can say they were good and there were bad times. There were good things that happened in our lives, and there were bad things that happened in those relationships, and a lot of them had hurt. You know, but they were very much needed to happen. I'm very much grateful that I came, you know, to ever be at the same room with these people, because each one of them people teach me something, not only about myself, but I also experienced some really beautiful and good and great and lovely memories with them that I'll cherish for the rest of my life, you know. So it's really not about the forever. It's about the experience. It's about soaking in. It's about just loving that. But yeah, all of it was my experience in this life, which that comes with bad moments, good moments, moments that you can cherish forever and they change you forever, and moments that shift you, teach you, hurt you, only to redirect you and just, you know, like, look, this is what you need to do. And you know, today I sent a text message to this friend that put me into the spirituality, which I cherish and I have been cherishing for so long. And why am I making this video in the first place? Because I would be a hypocrite if I weren't here to see it and tell you like I know everything. And yeah, it's all about cherishing. I loved this person so much, and I've been there in this person, but this person wasn't balancing and reciprocating this energy back to me. So that led me into, you know, cutting some cords and cutting some, you know, cutting some bonds. And it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. I was thinking for so long of texting this person, and I didn't want to sound rude and angry, but what I realized is like, that's a me problem, right? Like, it's up to me to say when I'm angry. It's up to me to express where I'm being mistreated, or where my boundaries, you know, have been, you know, walked all over. Okay, so and I was like, but I don't wanna be bad and all that. But it's like, but I feel angry. But I feel angry, and behind anger, there's hurt. Okay, there's hurt. There's the fact that I was there for you. You wasn't there for me. I did everything for you. I care so much for you, but so much of my time and energy and just thoughts and emotions and all that, you know, just for you to shit on me on so many times and occasions, and that hurts. Because when you have been going through some health issues for so long, and when you have been going through some really tough things in life, you know, when life goes upside down, you need people, you need community. And when you think you have these people and these people do not show up when you need them, that hurts. That is really not okay and really not cool. And I have every right to be mad. But I cherish everything this person teached me in my life, and I cherish the way she came into my life. And and maybe she needed to slap me, which is not caring, not showing up. Maybe she needed to do that because I needed to do some other things that I've been putting off for so long, and I was putting my energy into all the other people. And when all these other people, hurt me or did some things in my life, which was like a big push and pressure from the universe for me to let them go, that was because I was wasting my time and energy when I needed to do other things, right? And a lot of times, healers or people who meant to heal or care about healing and all that are people that are going to give so much time and energy to other people's problems. And a lot of times those are people that don't want to heal their problems, they don't want to heal their wounds, they don't want to, they don't want to do anything with their traumas, right? And I realized, like, all this time I put on people that never really wanted the healing, that just wanted, someone to babysit them, but at the same time they never put in the work, and they weren't supposed to put in the work. They was never going to put in the fucking work. I was like, you know what, you hear the music. And that was because I need to understand that, hey, some people, like these are not my people. That's not who I want to surround myself with, and just that's not who I want to give my energy and time to. Like, I would rather give my energy and time to a person that actually reciprocating this energy back and actually, appreciates my healing energy, appreciates the healing, really wants to put in the work, or puts in the work. I don't care about anything else, because like after a little while it's getting tiring, to be truly honest. So that's what I wanted to say. Thank you for listening.